Train your brain to think in English. Hi, welcome back once again to my channel, Learn English with Saddam Hussein. English is not difficult. English is the easiest language in the world compared to many other difficult languages in the world. English is the easiest language to learn. You may be feeling, why I'm not able to learn English? Maybe because your thinking is wrong. Maybe you have a different kind of thinking in your mind. You have given it up. Now you try. I'm sure you will be able to learn English without any difficulty, most easily, very smoothly. Learn English. Try. I'm Saddam Hussein. Well, today we'll discuss. Now keep on giving a series of tips. Today the first tip is think, learn, train your brain to think in English. Your brain is the most important thing to learn, to do anything in this world. Without training your brain, you won't be able to do anything. Even if you want to learn driving a car, a car or cycle, even if you want to cycling. Even if you want to do anything in this world, you have to train your brain. Now today we talk about how you train your brain to learn English. Okay? Train your brain to think in English. Train. How do we train it? The first point you have, think in English. Always think in English only, whatever. Whether you are sleeping, whether you are awake, whether you are eating, whether you are drinking, whether you are walking, whether you are jumping, whether you are running, wherever you are, whether you're in a market or in a school or in the college or in the house or with friends, think in English. Only English, not in your native language, whatever may be your native language. Maybe it's Chinese, Japanese, maybe German, French, Arabic, Hindi. Many languages are there in this world, thousands and thousands of languages and dialects. Don't think in those terms. Forget your native language for some time till you learn English. You can't learn English thinking about your native language, thinking about your mother tongue, thinking about your first language. Think only in English. Think. It might take some time to learn it, but definitely at the end of the day, you will be able to speak fluently. So that is train your mind or brain to think in English. Think in English. Don't translate in your head. Don't translate. First you get it in your native language, in your mother tongue, and then you think of speaking in English. No, it's wrong thing. Absolutely. You will never be able to learn English like this. Don't try to translate in your mind. That's the first thing. Don't think in English. Don't translate in your mind. Process automatic and natural process. This has to be automatic. Don't force your brain. Automatically. Train your brain in such a way that English comes out fluently and automatically from your brain. Train in such a way. Don't put your first or native language. Only English. Train. So the first is think in English. Don't translate in your mind in your native language. And process should be automatic and process should be natural. Stop using native language. Stop using. When you are speaking English, when you are learning English seriously, stop using native language. And next one, use only English. Suppose, for example, let's say what it means. For example, you are learning English by watching a movie. There is nothing wrong in it. Absolutely. You can watch as many movies as you can in English because there are so many channels. And every movie you watch, it has subtitles. These subtitles are in your native language. Maybe if you are watching a movie somewhere in China, maybe you want to understand. So you keep subtitles in Chinese or in Japanese or in German or in Spanish or in Arabic or in Hindi. You will never be able to learn English if you are keeping your subtitles in your mother tongue or native language or first language. Keep the subtitles in English only. maybe you might have some difficulty to catch up. No problem, even if you understand the subtitles, 20% of it, 50% of it, well and good, 10%, maybe 5%, gradually you learn it. So subtitles should be in English, not in your mother tongue, native language. Whether you're watching a movie or watching some TV serial in English, try to watch as many movies as you can, as many TV serials as you can, as many news broadcasts as you can, as many podcasts as you can. These days, every broadcast has subtitles automatically. So keep all these subtitles in English. So this is use only English, subtitles in English only. Another example, if you are reading is a good habit. That's the best habit. What books you read, any book will do, whether it is a children's classic or story book or any book which is of interest to you. Any book, maybe some book of your taste, some book of your understanding, some book of your subject. Maybe you are interested in economics, maybe you are interested in political science or history. Any book, read it in English. And of course, we all come across some difficult words. If you find a difficult word, underline it, and if you want to find out the meaning of that word, don't refer bilingual dictionary. Bilingual, it means where you have English to Chinese, English to Japanese, English to French, English to German, English to Hindi. No, you won't be able to do it. So use monolingual dictionary. It means English to English only. The meaning will be in simple words in English. That is monolingual dictionary. Watch it. So don't see bilingual dictionary where you can see in your native language the meaning of the word you're finding it difficult. Try to find out in English only in monolingual dictionary, not bilingual dictionary. Well, the next one you have, okay, be patient. It takes time. Don't be impatient. Why? I spent 1 week, I spent 1 month to learn English, I spent 2 months, but I'm not able to learn. No, it takes time. Think about your native language. Think about your first language. Think about your mother tongue. So you have been using this, you have been practicing this since your birth. You watched your mom, dad, and other people surrounding you speaking that language, so it took you many years to learn. So English, don't think you'll be able to do it, learn it, and speak fluently in a week's time or in a month's time. Be patient. Practice makes you perfect English. So when you keep on practicing, you will become perfect in this. So this is my first tip. I keep on giving you this kind of tip. I can't give you all tips in one video. It becomes too lengthy. It becomes boring. You will leave the video. So once again I repeat, learning English is an interesting process. It's easy to learn English over a period of time. You should have patience. And the first thing is think in English. Don't translate your mother tongue or your first language and then try to get it in English. No, not that. That's not a good practice. And always think in English, and always watch movies or TV serials in English with subtitles in English only, not your mother tongue or in your native language. And when you are reading a book, if you come across any difficult word, try to get the meaning of that word from a bilingual dictionary where you can get both English to German, English to English. So not bilingual, you always watch monolingual, that means English to English only, so that you can have a benefit of this. And be patient over a period of time. They say practice makes a man perfect. So when you practice, you become perfect. Keep practicing it. It's easy. That's all we have time for this video. Please do subscribe, like, definitely comment. If you find it any interesting thing in this video, say this video is very interesting, we liked it. Or if you have any doubts in your mind about learning English, do comment. We try to rectify them. We try to put more videos So your comments definitely will help us to inspire, motivate us to put more videos. Thank you guys. Happy learning. Till we meet next time. Bye bye. Keep smiling. I'm Saddam Hussein. Bye bye.